Welcome to the Bible Pages channel. In Mark 5, the story of Legion unfolds in vivid detail. Jesus travels with his disciples to the region of the Gerasenes, where they encounter a man possessed by a legion of demons. This man had been living among the tombs, tormented and uncontrollable. As Jesus steps ashore, a figure emerges from the shadows of the tombs. It is a man possessed by an impure spirit, his eyes wild with torment and despair. This man had been bound many times with chains and shackles, but his demonic strength shattered them all. Day and night, he cried out in anguish, cutting himself with sharp stones. When the man sees Jesus, he runs and falls at his feet, shouting in torment. The demons within him recognize Jesus as the Son of God and beg not to be tormented. Jesus commands the impure spirits to come out of the man. They plead to enter a nearby herd of pigs instead, and Jesus permits it. The pigs drown in the sea, while the swineherds witness this astonishing event and rush to tell the townspeople. They find the formerly possessed man sitting calmly, clothed, and in his right mind, a striking transformation from his previous torment. Despite witnessing this miraculous healing, the people react with fear and discomfort. They plead with Jesus to leave their region, possibly due to the economic impact of losing the valuable herd of pigs. This reaction underscores the tension between material concerns and spiritual restoration in the face of Jesus' power over the spiritual realm. The man's torment was not merely a matter of mental illness, but a manifestation of demonic oppression. As Jesus approached, the man, inhabited by an impure spirit, ran to him and fell on his knees in terror. The man cried out, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In God's name, don't torture me." The demon within him recognized Jesus for who he truly was, the Son of the Most High God. The demon acknowledged Jesus' supreme power and authority. Despite Jesus commanding the demon to depart, it pleaded, "Don't torture me." When Jesus asked for its name, the demon replied with chilling certainty, "My name is Legion, for we are many." In the context of Roman military organization, a legion was the largest and most formidable unit, typically comprising around 5,000 soldiers, though its number could vary. The demon's declaration of legion indicated that the man was besieged by a multitude of unclean spirits, each contributing to his profound torment and isolation. Upon Jesus' authoritative command, the legion of demons reluctantly obeyed, departing from the man and seeking refuge elsewhere. Jesus granted the demons' plea to enter the herd of pigs, demonstrating his sovereign control over their fate. The pigs, driven by the legion within them, rushed into the sea and drowned in a tumultuous finale. In essence, this legion comprised not just one demon but a collective force, akin to a family of demonic entities, all inhabiting the man. They pleaded with Jesus to allow them to inhabit a nearby herd of pigs as their new dwelling place. Jesus permitted the impure spirits to enter the unclean animals, which promptly rushed into the sea and perished. The herdsmen who tended the pigs fled in fear, spreading the astonishing account throughout the town and countryside. When they arrived at the scene, they found the once possessed man now seated calmly, clothed, and in his right mind. Fear gripped those who witnessed this miraculous healing. They recounted the remarkable tale of the demon-possessed man and the fate of the pigs. In response to this extraordinary event, the people began pleading with Jesus to leave their region. News of the miraculous transformation spread rapidly throughout the local town and its surrounding areas. Curious crowds gathered to witness the astonishing change in the man who had once been tormented by demons, now seated calmly and in his right mind. No longer did he dwell among the tombs, his hands and feet no longer bound in chains, nor were they scarred from self-inflicted wounds. But how did the people react to such a remarkable healing? Surprisingly, instead of celebrating the miraculous restoration, the people pleaded with Jesus to leave their region. Why did they react this way? Mark explains that their reaction stemmed from the significant loss incurred when the legion of demons drove about 2,000 pigs into the sea. For the local economy, losing such a valuable herd of pigs was a substantial blow. It's noteworthy that their economic stability took precedence over the spiritual liberation of a tormented man. However, from Jesus' perspective, accepting the demon's request to enter the pigs served a purpose. Firstly, it resulted in the complete freedom of the man from demonic oppression. Secondly, pigs were considered unclean animals under Jewish law, making them a fitting vessel for impure spirits. Finally, accepting the demon's bid did not affect their ultimate fate on Judgment Day. Moreover, Jesus did not sin by accepting the demon's proposal, unlike his encounter with Satan in the wilderness. Satan's approach to tempting Christ was deliberate and strategic, aiming to lure Jesus into disobedience by making specific demands. Jesus countered each temptation with Scripture, firmly rejecting any compromise with sin. This stands in stark contrast to the events in Matthew 8, where the demon's request did not lead Jesus into sin. Unlike Satan, who sought to lead Jesus astray, the demons recognized Jesus as the Son of God and understood their impending judgment. This awareness underscores the cosmic battle between darkness and light, with both sides keenly aware of the ultimate judgment to come. However, their plea to enter the nearby herd of swine remains enigmatic. It's possible the demons were drawn to the unclean animals as a fitting symbol of their impurity. Moreover, the demons may have seen this as a final opportunity to avoid confinement in the abyss, where evil spirits face eternal torment. The story of Legion from Mark 5 offers several key lessons for people. Power and authority of Jesus. It demonstrates Jesus' authority over spiritual forces and his power to bring liberation and restoration to those oppressed by evil. Compassion and healing. It shows Jesus' compassion towards those who are suffering, regardless of their societal status or condition. Spiritual warfare. It highlights the reality of spiritual warfare and the existence of spiritual forces opposed to God's purposes, emphasizing the need for spiritual discernment and reliance on God's power. Material versus spiritual priorities. The reaction of the townspeople underscores the conflict between material concerns, such as economic loss, and spiritual transformation. It prompts reflection on whether material concerns should take precedence over spiritual matters. Response to miracles. It challenges people to consider their response to miraculous events and divine intervention in their lives, urging faith and a deeper understanding of God's purposes. Overall, the story encourages faith in Jesus as the one who brings freedom, healing, and restoration, while also calling for discernment in recognizing and responding to spiritual realities and priorities. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the Bible's most fascinating stories. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more biblical tales and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.